waltzed in wearing Monday's grace, lipstick smudge but a powdered face. Took a seat where the rich one sat, said, "Barkeep, bring me something flat." Her Pip-Boy beeped with a ghostly glow. She smiled like someone in the know. Siren sang like a swing time tune. She checked her Pip-Boy half past noon. Ash in the bourbon glass, curls in the smoke, shimmers in brass. Toast to the ghosts of a class gone past. Ash in the bourbon glass. She tapped her heel to the jukebox beat, though it hadn't worked since Vault-Tech's feet said once this joint could make you swoon. Now it's just echoes and a silver spoon. Ash in the bourbon glass, twirl that skirt for a world that's past. Dress torn fine like a first-class ass. Ash in the bourbon glass. Sa-da-da-dee-dee-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. So light one up for that bourbon glass. So light one up for the folks long gone, and dance like the war line ain't rolling on. Just ash in the bourbon glass.
Cigars and ashtrays, midnight and shade. We smoke like kings on the edge of the blade. Suits still pressed though the sky turned red. Raise one glass for the unwell fed. She lit one up with a half-gloved hand. Said I missed the war when we took a stand. The jukebox died but the booth still spins. Ashtrays stacked with half a sin. Cigars and ashtrays, nougat on ice. Broken dreams and a whiskey slice. Fallout's fine if the view's just right. We toast the dark and tip the night. Cracked her smile like a bottle seal. Said love's just smoke in a post-war deal. Lounge band hummed till the wires fried. We danced slow as the world outside died. Cigars and ashtrays, radio glow. Flick that match when the lights go low. The bombs fell fast, but we stayed slow. One more drag before we go. Cigars and ashtrays. What else is there?
The rain hit the roof like a drumline fight. Steam from the pipes in a blue-green light. Struck that match on a rusted fuse. Band jumped in like they had something to prove. Floor shook once when the bass came through. Booty sparking on crackling tile. She wore trouble with a lipstick smile. Jukebox choked, but the rhythm stayed true. Every wrong note found something new. We laughed just loud enough to break the room. Burning the quiet, dancing on glass. Every note's a spark from a world gone past. Spin that tune till the dark Flood rolled in, killed the lights downtown. Horn stayed hot while the walls came down. Lit that last blast off, watched it glow. If the end was coming, we didn't slow. Burning the quiet, swinging on fumes. Shadows jumping through bomb-lit rooms. World goes dark, so we play it loud. Strike that match, wake the crowd. Just to hear the sound. Yeah!
Red wine lips and a satin line. She walked that hall like it still had shine. The pianist played on a single key, and the girls held notes like they held the sea. The gown was patched, but her voice was glass. Each harmony stepped like highborn class. The last light in White Spring blinked its goodbye while she fixed her gloves and refused to cry. White Spring fading light by light, echoed swinging in a ballroom night. War outside, but the waltz stayed right. We sang till the silence bit too tight. Pearl turned slow when the horn came in, plowing at a weeping where joy had been. Dust on the stage and the marble cracked, but no one left, no one looked back. White Spring fading, shine gone soft, curtain call on the chandelier loft. When the shadows asked us for one last show, we sang till the world said go. Three gowns swaying in a golden hush, the last note hung in a ballroom crush. Then the lights went out, and no one rushed.
Velvet on the floor, glass by the chair, lipstick prints on the filtered air, fireplace cold and the gramophone dead. But she left her gloves and a line said, curtains torn where the breeze came through, one heel snapped and the photo askew. The cocktail cart tipped on its side, two sips left and nowhere to hide. She danced alone through the final hour, spun till the ash took back the power. The band was gone, but she hummed the line, play it again to a ghost in time. Velvet on the floor, chandelier sway, no mess we made. No applause, no last goodnight, just the quiet after the fight.
She walked in sharp, no umbrella, no fear. Dropped a wink and a line in the bartender's ear. Glass got poured, never lifted to lips. She said, I don't stay long, I take little trips. Dress cut clean, voice cut quicker. Gone before the lights could flicker. Heels on tie like a headline snap. She laughed too loud at a joke off map. Lit one drag, let the moment sink. Rain hit hard, but she didn't drink. Storm rolled indoors, went pink. Yeah, babe, she never finished her drink. Three men stared like the world might stop. She left one glove by the tabletop. Train board clicked and cleared its throat. Just perfume, lipstick, and half a note. Band swung on like nothing's wrong. That glass sat still when the night moved on. Some say spy, some say saint, some say trouble wrapped in paint. But if she smiles and gives you a wink, don't ask her name. And don't buy the drink. And don't buy the drink. Don't buy the drink. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Lamp burned low in a velvet curve. She stirred her glass, said, don't lose your nerve. Menu still had the drinks in code. Two names scratched where the prices showed. The band was fake, just a loop track hum. And the walls leaned in like they knew what come. He tapped his ring on the tabletop, said one door locks and the other don't stop. Behind the bar a mirror cracked. Nobody blinked when the curtain snapped. The clock said 12 but it ticked like 9. And the smoke spelled something in a secret line. The whisper came not loud but clear. Don't look behind, just disappear. 3 chairs full but only 2 men spoke. And one left sand but never cloak. A drink untouched, a coat unread, and a silence deep enough to tread. Whispers at table 7 said the vault had 2 doors, and only one came back open, and not with who walked in. Neon flickered on the old strip wall. Jack slid in like he owned it all. Velvet suit, 2 mismatched shoes. Lit a chip just to light the fuse. Told the crowd this deck ain't clean, but we still swing where the cracks get mean. Dealer smirked then ducked his head. Jack tossed hearts like he knew who's dead. Smoke signals from the strip don't lie. Lights go low, but the sack stays high. If the bomb don't drop, the
shimmered side. One hand danced on a stolen chip, the other slid nose to a Securitron grip. Mirror cracked, but the moon played cool. Radio hummed like a house of fools. Jack leaned back with a silver grin. Only ghosts get credit here, friend. Trumpets barked like a cage unlatched. Strip lit up where the sky was patched. Jack sang low through a siren swell. Voice all bourbon, boots all hell. He said smoke don't rise without a cost, and Vegas don't mourn what Vegas lost. Tossed his hat where the spotlight bled and danced like the strip ain't dead. Smoke signals from the strip don't lie. Lights go low but the sack stays high. If the bomb don't drop, dice might roll, and we still bet heat with a busted soul. Raise your glass if the bar still swings. We toast the end with a rusted rings. For the fly, just pick your sin. Jack deals fast when the night rolls in. Smoke signals from the strip don't lie. Lights go low but the sack stays high. If the bomb don't drop, the dice might roll, and we still bet heat with the busted soul. Raise your glass if the bar still swings. We toast the end with rusted rings. Photo fly, just pick your sin. Jack deals fast when the night rolls in. Do not disturb, still hanging skewed on a door that knew too much to move. Minibar stocked with melted glass, closet full of clothes that don't quite pass. Ash on the lamp from a gunshot spark. Shadows walking where it's always dark. The bell don't ring, but the walls still buzzing. Someone whispers when no one does. Room 302, stay long and fade. Blackout curtains never drawn, never sway. The holotape loops when the lights cut out. Old jazz playing like a whisper shout. Don't knock twice, don't test the lock. She ain't gone, she just forgot. The glow runs deep in those hotel walls, and the house don't answer late night calls. Keycard cracked, but it still slid green. Carpet scorched from some wartime scene. Blood type B on a ceiling tile. Mr. Handy parked in guest mode smile. Mirror shows what the cameras miss. Scent of Medex, perfume and bliss. She wrote her name on the bathroom glass, then wiped it off when the sirens passed. He checked in once, never checked back. Left his boots, his badge, his coat, his stack.
Pip-Boy found on the windowsill. Still ticking time, but the time stood still. The vault code scratched in a soap dish rim. Curtains danced like they knew him. Room 302 plays the same sad tune right through high noon and back to ruin. Room 302 stay long and fade. Blackout curtains never drawn, never swayed. The holotape loops when the lights cut out. Old jazz playing like a whisper shout. Don't knock twice, don't test the lock. She ain't gone, she just forgot. The glow runs deep in those hotel walls, and the house don't answer late night calls. Room 302, stay long and fade. Blackout curtains never drawn, never sway.
Heels on steel in the city of glass. Sirens howling like they're begging for gas. She laughed through static, smoked her line. Said even this wind can't crack my spine. Skirt caught sharp in a lightning snap. Blew her hat into a rooftop trap. Protector and spark. Asked for ID. She said, baby, you don't want none of me. Lipstick in the Watoga wind. Blowing past broken glass and a half-spun sin. Her name was gone, but her shade stayed red. Like a ghost that wouldn't know it's dead. Hold the rail when you take that kiss, 'cause the breeze don't care who you're gonna miss. Up that tower where the storm begins. She left a print in the Watoga wind. Elevator stuck on floor 19. Lobby drowned in vending machine. She wrote help on a coffee plate, then ate the rads and laughed at fate. Fishtail dress with a shoulder rip. Sang one verse with a busted lip. Power grid blinked light swung low, but Pearl hit high and stole the show. She danced alone near the Vertilift gate. Drank cold gin from a shattered crate. Skylight cracked, but the stars looked close, and Mama Pearl still held that pose. She said, you survived, you better swing. Then slapped the wind like it owed her a ring. The bar stood still, the clouds turned green, and the wind blew louder than she'd ever been. Lipstick in the Watoga wind, blowing past broken glass and a half-spun sin. Her name was gone, but her shade stayed red. Like a ghost that wouldn't know is dead. Hold the rail when you take that kiss, 'cause the breeze don't care who you're gonna miss. Up that tower where the storm begins. She left a print in the Watoga wind. Lipstick in the Watoga wind. Na na na
said no weapons past the gate, so I brought a band and sealed their fate. Trombone case not full of lead, just low brass loud enough to wake the dead. Came in clean with a blood red tie, dropped one note, made the colonel cry. Every eye on the gala floor when the trumpets kicked in like a covered war. Low brass, high stakes, sound the swing alarm. Parade with rhythm, not with arms. Bass like thunder, horns like knives, and piano sings the charge to drive. The beat don't miss and the room won't sleep. We drop those notes 6 inches deep. It's a fallout gala, brace or break. Low brass, high stakes. Sax set off the scan, said it's just music but they called in plans. Punch bowl fizzed with a rat tip smile. Pip boy jammed on Vault-Time dial. We played sharp, we played fast. Walter slide cut clean through class. One wrong note, that was the cue. The chandelier fell when the drummer flew. Red lights hit when the solo climbed. Launch code scribbled in a swing time rhyme. Missile map tucked in a trumpet mute. VIPs dug behind their suits. I spun on heels with a count of 4. Then let the brass break down the door. No backup plan, just a key and D. And a room full of noise where fate should be. Low brass, high stakes, sound the swing alarm. We raid with rhythm, not with arms. Bass like thunder, horns like knives, and piano sings the charge to drive. The beat don't miss and the room won't sleep. We drop those notes 6 inches deep. It's a fallout gala, brace or break. Low brass, high stakes. Drive. The beat don't miss and the room won't sleep. We drop those notes 6 inches deep. It's a fallout gala, brace or break. Low brass, high stakes. Swing shift started at 1:45. Ratchet clicking like a snare drum run. Boots on tie with a cooling shine. Break a bar waltzing in time with mine. Roll the jack like a baseline hit. Grease on my gloves but I still don't quit. Pull the night shift in a tie and grin. Jukebox jumping over piston spin. Red rocket swing shift. Hum that groove. Work all night and still find a move. Dance around parts with a rusted slide. Shaking off rats with a twist and stride. If you can tune it, patch it, weld it clean, you can still swing like a wartime machine. Oil stained soul, I'm clocked in tight. Red rocket swing shift. Up all night. Boss said fix it, I said dance. Hit that bolt with the sockets prance. Overalls torn but the rhythm's new. Wrench to the beat of a 10mm third base shelf. Backbeat echoing the lift by itself. Moonlight smiling through the shattered vent. She winked once, then the horn section went. Found a beat in the hiss of steam. Gave the welder a nickname, Dream. Cut a groove in the concrete dust. Paint streak damp with a filament crust. Every tool in a choreographed loop with a saxophone solo from a Rad Roach troupe. Fuel pump humming in B-flat style, and I ain't shut down in a long, long while. Red rocket swing shift, hum that groove. Work all night and still find the move. Dancing round parts with a rusted slide. Shaking off rads with a twisted stride. If you can tune it, patch it, weld it clean, you can still swing like a wartime machine. Oil stained soul, I'm clocked in tight. Red rocket swing shift, up all night. Shift, hum that groove, work all night, still find a move. Dance around parks with a rusted slide, shaking off rads with a twist and stride. If you can tune it, patch it, weld it clean, you can still swing like a wartime machine. Or stained soul, I'm clocked in tight. Red rocket swing shift, up all night. Found this sax behind a bar in Welch, still warm. Let's hear one more song to play. Backdrop of them shimmer, low pass drum kit, one mic is one with thin shimmer, low pass 1, 2. He never played clean, but he always played true. Melody returns dirtier, slightly swung harder, as if reliving something. Piano follows saxophone led in slow. Echo phrases. They asked him once why he never joined a vault. He said the sax had better twist this in ruin. Melody slips downward into half-resolved progression. One last note of buzz, hit rings out too long, too late. Some folks run from the wasteland, others make it. Sang secondhand blues in a Voltec suit. Shoes half melted, but the tie still cute. Glass in my hand, a rat-stung grin. Crooked piano, but I lean right band patched up with wires and hope. Trumpet solo cutting through smoke. Tips and caps and a flair for pain. We swing these cigars like they earn champagne. Secondhand blues danced in ash. Bar still humming from the last big flash. If your tux got scorch marks, you're dressed just right. Raise a glass to the cold glow night. We don't cry about what we've seen. We toast it clean and faded green. No map, no rules, just battered shoes. And rhythm sharp as secondhand blues. Velvet draped from a gown long gone. Microphone humming like it knows that song. Guitar cracked, but the tone holds true. Swinging through fire like the world's brand new. Lady in red got a geiger laugh. She sips and sways on a broken path. We don't ask where the crowd came from. Just count on four and let the bass drum thrum. Stage made out of sheet, metal pride. Horns lined up on the fusion side. Slim don't blink when the floorboards creak. He just scats round fallout leaks. Drummer clicks like a laser gate. Bass drops low with a post-war weight. We burn this room with every phrase and keep the past alive through plays. Secondhand blues danced in ash. Bar still humming from the last big flash. If your tux got scorch marks, you're dressed just right. Raise a glass to the cold glow night. We don't cry about what we've seen. We toast it clean and faded green. No map, no rules, just battered shoes. And rhythm sharp as secondhand blues. Secondhand blues danced in ash. Bar still humming from the last big flash. If your tux got scorch marks, you're dressed just right. Raise a glass to the cold glow night. We don't cry about what we've seen. We toast it clean and faded green. No map, no rules, just battered shoes. In rhythm, sharp as secondhand blues.
He tapped the bar in a borrowed suit. I said, "You smoke?" He said, "Only when it's cute." I struck a flame just to watch him stare. That little hiss cut through the air.
Neon buzz and a half-lit clock. Emergency lights doing a nervous walk. Pip-Boy blinked like he knew too much, but I was busy with the sound of a touch.
It's the sound of a match in the dark. Little spark, little dangerous heart. Burns real quick, but it starts something smart. Yeah, the sound of a match in the dark. He said, "Darling, we should probably run." I said, "Baby, don't rush, good fun." Sirens hum like a bassline swing. So we dance through the warning ring. It's the sound of a match in the dark. Lipstick grin and a 4-count start. If the world ends now, we did our part. With the sound of a match in the dark.
If this joint goes quiet tonight,
Let them say we burned it right. It's the sound of a match in the dark. Flash of heat and a glowing mark. Hold me close till the fallout starts. the sound of a match in the dark. Just strike it once, that's all it takes.
She sips what's left in a cracked old glass, winks at a man who ain't got a pass. Her heels don't touch, but her laugh still rings in a bar that forgot how to close things. Red lights flicker like a lover's bluff, and the jukebox moans just enough. She sways like smoke from a burned out toast. There's no lounge act, she's the barstool ghost. Barstool ghost with a drink in hand, plays the room like a one-girl band. She don't haunt, she hosts the show. Barstool ghost, don't let her go. She sings in keys that the dead might hum, and tips the bartender who ain't got thumbs. Whisper stories you wish she'd lied with, lipstick marks on the shattered side. Barstool goes with a devil's grin, spins a tale with a rusted pin. Love her once, she'll love you most. Barstool goes, just don't propose. Said the world went down, but I'm still dressed, and sugar, I look good in a mess.
She was trouble in a red silk dress, left the jukebox moaning and the bar a mess. Kissed the air like a beatnik queen, vanished sharp at 2:13. The band kept playing like they knew the crime. Bartender poured me one last rhyme. The clock was cracked but stuck in 2:13, and her lipstick ghosted the vending machine. She left at 2:13 a.m. Took the night, left me the stem. Cherry red smile and a no good gem. Yeah, she left at 2:13 a.m. We danced on ash and old parquet. She said, let's toast to yesterday. When the siren hummed its final chord, she took the lift, I missed the board. She left at 2:13 a.m. Twirled her coat, winked again, left me humming, remember when. She left at 2:13 If you see her in Vault 33, tell her the jukebox still misses her knees.
She types slow on a borrowed key, notes to a ghost that used to be me. Told the lounge I was out of reach, but left her scent on the western breach.
Her tone rang soft through the static zone, sweet like jazz on a dial tone. Wrote her name on a terminal screen, then the power dipped at 3:15.
That terminal tone, she played it right,
like a lullaby coated in midnight.
Flicker me once, flicker me twice.
She left through the vault like a roll of dice.
Steam hissed slow as the horns came in. Old fuse box, let the dark begin. She mouthed a tune as the backup whined. It looped in my chest like a system line. That terminal tone still stuck on play, crooning through while like it don't decay. Vaulted her name in my user tray. She blue screen love and walked away. She slid past mirrors with a tilted crown, mascara streak, but she owned this town. A pageant sash with scorch marks near. She winked and said, just touch up the feet. Pumps cracked loud on a rust-red floor. Radiation glowed like a couture war. She wore moth perfume and the war on her heels, strutting through ash like she made the deals. Moth perfume and broken heels, foxtrot fire, lipstick seals, crumble the world but keep the feels. Moth perfume and broken heels. Lights went down but she stayed lit, turned a bunker into a fashion pit. Pulled a siren cord with a painted nail and twirled through dust like a holy grail. Moth perfume and broken heels, walked that blast like it paid her bills. Waltz through ruin, strike your deals in moth perfume and broken heels. Waltz, waltz, in moth perfume and broken heels. Snap that gum, adjust your face. Glamour don't care what time raise.
fast crawl, slip past the ticking wall. Glass half full on the corner stall. No lipstick trace, no goodbye parade, but the ashtray was warm. That's how I knew she stayed. Jukebox side out a broken tune. Bar light buzz like a distant moon. Delbert smoke curled in a lazy braid. Yeah, the ashtray was warm where her shadow played. The ashtray was warm, but her seat was cold. That kind of silence makes a man feel old. She said nothing, but it still felt bold. The ashtray was warm, and the moment so. No trace left but a glowing ring. Little smudge where she wore my ring. Didn't slam the door, didn't raise a fight. Just lit one down and slipped into night. The ashtray was warm like a half-man kiss. A quiet in a smoky mist. A love like that don't beg or twist, just fades like jazz in a room like this. The ashtray was warm. Yeah, the ashtray was warm. He lit it slow with a borrowed flame, wore a suit with a half-lived name. Gray tortoise burning in a silver tray, left a curl that danced till the power gave way. She said, don't wait. He said, I won't, but lean just close enough to provoke. The jukebox hummed like a lover's bed, while the smoke spun out like a soft regret. Music for the end of a cigarette. One last note, one last vignette. Strumpet sighs, the silence sets. Music for the end of a cigarette. The fan spun slow as the ash fell clean on a velvet coat from 17. She left a mark on the armrest felt and vanished like the way goodbye melts. Music for the end of a cigarette. Polished brass and no regret. The room goes quiet, the echoes wet. With music for the end of a cigarette.
She walked in with a grin like crime, cherry red mentats and a vault boy spine. Lit up the room with a single click and left to burn where the soft seats stick. Backlight humming like a warning sign, her heels tapped trouble in 4/4 time. She left her mark on the velvet edge, burnt cherry lipstick and a whisper said fledge. Burnt cherry lipstick, sweet and mean, smudged the truth on a pinball machine. Flashed a smile, then she split the scene. Burnt cherry lipstick, red and clean. Said, boys, I don't need your name, just a boot, the beat, and a little flame. Ball girl twist with a high heat grin. She kissed the mic and kicked it in. Hey, burnt cherry lipstick, hot and wild. Barroom jazz with a bastard child. No slow goodbye, no curtain style, just burnt cherry lipstick and a runaway fire. She's gone.
She left her boots by the fusion sink, took my caps and my best canteen, left a note made of Voltex scrap, said don't wait, the dog's got the map. Radio whines but the dials all lies, and the pit boy don't know her goodbye. Her frequency's cold and my bourbon's flat, but the roaches still know where she's at. The wasteland don't call back, ain't no ring in that static crack. You can shout at the sky or whistle to ash, but the wasteland don't call back. Talk to the wall like it might persuade. The wind just laughed through a hole in the stack. Yeah, she gone and she ain't looking back. The wasteland don't call back. No signal, no line, no track. She took her boots, her bite and her knack. Now the wasteland don't call back. Still got one glass left, I'll toast the silence. Woke up with soot on the dresser drawer, boots half melted on a steel trap floor. Clock still blinking like it knows my sins, steam line laugh and a smoke stained grin. Barstool rattled when I made my pitch, blew the fuse with a jukebox twitch. Got a steam line cap and a bad cough grin, still swinging where the roof caved in.
Smoked out and still swinging. Rust in the air, but the brass still ringing. Ash on my sleeve, but I ain't clinging. Yeah, smoked out and still swinging. The pipes don't whistle like they used to do, but the rhythm kicks in around barstool too. The horn's off key and the mic's half bent, but I'll swing this joint till the caps are spent. Oh, smoked out and still swinging. No spotlight, but the soul still bringing. Dance through dust like it's fine linen. Smoked out and still swinging. Damn right. Barstool sat like it knew my name. Ash on the rim, light dim and tame. The jukebox flickered, but it held the tune. So I hummed to the void 'neath a borrowed moon. No one asked if the band would play. Just pour 2 fingers and let it stay. Pour 2 fingers of silence in a glass marked last. Stirred it slow with the ghosts of the past. 2 fingers of silence, age just right. Cuts like jazz in the middle of night. Smoke through time with a velvet bite. 2 fingers and no need to fight. Didn't toast, didn't blink, just drank. Felt the world slip quiet as the neon sank. Left the booth with the stool half turned, and a melody where the ash still burned. If you hear nothing, that was me.
She walked in wearing static and sparks, cherry fizz blowing holes in hearts. The floor was glass, the beat was mean. She spiked the punch with a vision machine. Vault boys ducked and the band just grinned. Trombone screamed like original sin. She poured Nuka cherry on the fuse box door, and the sax caught fire by the dance hall floor. Nuka cherry, no nine, no nine. Pop the lid, cross the line. Cross that line. Gloves came off, she uncorked time. Nuka cherry, no nine, no nine. The boot flipped twice, my tie caught flame. She laughed like war had a good last name. No note, no kiss, just a backdoor bang, left perfume and a burn on the amp, she sang. Nuka cherry, no nine, no nine. Blew out lights and the exit sign. Oh, yeah. But ain't seen that kind of shine since Nuka cherry, no nine. Nuka cherry, no night, no night. Nuka cherry, no nine. Boom. Met her leaning on a coolant drum, hair like static and a gumdrop thumb. Said you lonely, I said that's a phase. She said then dance before the skin decays. She kissed me once through a rad mask screen. Said half life's better when you know what it means. Her Geiger clicked to a lover's tune, while the sirens crooned under a tangerine moon. Have love lovers club, room for two. We slow dance close while the world peels through. Hold me tight till the rats turn blue. Have live lovers, me and you. Traded meds for a corsage bloom. Popped a Rad-X just to make some room. She laughed, said, baby, you still look fine, even if you fade by 79. Have live lovers club, badge of shame. Two hearts glowing in a no-name flame. No cure, no plan, just the slow dance game. Have live lovers ain't to blame. You melt just right, sugar.
Found a tune on the stairwell's hum, slid down keys like my fingers were numb. The light blinked sharp from a faded plaque, said please return all feelings back. Time took tea with a borrowed beat, snare kept time on a melting seat. They tuned the world a half step wrong and left us falling in a D-flat song. Falling in D-right, no net below, rhythm cracked, but the horn still know. Don't need right, just let it go. Falling in D-right is a fine way to flow. Spun 3 steps past the chorus line, danced with ghosts in 5/4 time. My reflection played a baritone lie and bowed when the tonic kissed the sky. Falling in D-right, swing off course with velvet arrows and fractured force. We hum the glitch and call it source. Falling in D-right, no remorse. I tapped the mic, but the room stayed dead. No chairs creak, just wires instead. A light blinked once on the back end board, then faded out like a final chord. The dial spins, but no voice comes clear. Just dust on my lips and a broken ear. They tune me out at 100 to 3. Now it's nothing but static and the sound of me. Nothing but static in the jazz I played. No claps, no cue, just signals decay. The needle hums where the hope once stayed. Nothing but static and the ghost we made. The booth's still warm from a life ago. Faint perfume on a resistor's glow. I talk to no one and spin the shell. The record cracks like a mission bell. Nothing but static, clipped and slow. The horns still swing where the echoes go. No listener left, just an old shadow. In static, I still show. You're listening to ash in the tray, chair turned low, vinyl clicks where the trumpet won't go. Red light off, one drag left, silent swing sweeter than the rest. Faders down, tape reel spins, newsprint stained with forgotten sins. The booth still hums, but the wires know every night ends soft and slow. Sign off smoke in a midnight ring. Two fingers raised don't mean a thing. No crowd, no call, just the tone I bring. Sign off smoke and a last swing. Wrote my name on the studio glass, half a breath from the ghost I passed. Spoke to static, danced with air, every note just hung in there. Sign off smoke, drifting wide, radio soul with no place to hide. If you heard me once, I'm still inside. Sign off smoke, just one more ride. Catch you on the